Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. This is where I try to spark your creativity, and here I posted this little short a little bit ago. I am reusing it because I loved the horses and love staying here on the ranch. So in this video, we will be revisiting an old project that I kind of put down for a little while, and I'm coming back to it. This was the color wheel challenge that's on Instagram. So I started off with Kenshin and Tokyo Mew Mew, and now we're doing purple, and purple is Kocho, the poison Hashira. I kind of tried to stick to the original anime art as far as a lot of these pieces, because yes, I like to add my flair to things, but I tried to stick to how she actually looks in the anime, and honestly I would like to redraw her completely. This was not one of my favorites, honestly, that I did. Even so, I am still happy that I drew her. Again, I'd like to probably draw her more in my style, and I'd like to redraw her in a complete art piece. So I thought of her as purple because I was trying to do like purple hair for the characters, or pink hair for the characters, or red, and stick to those colors. She has a little bit of purple in her hair. I know it's mostly black, but then she also has some purple in her little hair butterfly wings, and the butterflies are purple as well. There were certain colors that I was thinking about that I found a little bit more difficult than the other colors to come up with characters to draw, and I think purple was one of them. I was trying to figure out what the best purple character would have been, and I guess that's why I came up with her. I did use a reference for this particular picture where her hand is on her sword like so, and so the reason why she's in a pose like this is because of the picture reference that I had used. With Demon Slayer characters, I find that their eyes are a bit different than most anime eyes, just because of how they look. The eyes typically have a gradient to them and don't really have, well, at least hers don't really have any pupils per se. So this anime's artwork is very different and unique, especially Kocho's features in particular are very unique in the anime world, I think, and that can come off as a little bit of a fun challenge. The art style around being very different than any of the other styles, I think, makes this an awesome and fun little challenge and fun to draw. But I do want to say, when you're drawing something, I highly recommend you envision it first and then draw it. And I think my art tends to turn out better when I do this. I really spend time thinking about it, and then I envision it, and then I draw it. When I don't spend time envisioning it, then sometimes I think it doesn't come out half as good as some of my other pieces. So I jumped from this one so this is a completed one. Once I finished her, I jumped to orange, which was my next project. And when I was thinking about orange, I was wondering, what would go good? I was thinking about Naruto. I was thinking about maybe like Dragon Ball Z or something. Naruto has many other colors, and so does Goku, so I decided to go with Kyo because Kyo is primarily an orange character. Fruits Basket has been an anime that I actually grew up with. I absolutely love this anime, and they redid it recently, and I think the redone version is really, really good as well. I just remember in high school I would read the manga books, and I remember watching the anime. I know the anime, I think, was done a little bit quicker than the manga was finished, so it kind of had a different ending in the first anime, but either way, I loved the series. And this drawing, I could tell that my art style got significantly better, I feel like. The last time I did Kocho was quite a few months ago, and so there was kind of a time lapse between the two. And so when I started drawing Kyo, I was like, wow, I feel like I have gotten somewhat better at drawing these anime characters. One thing I would like to note that I did struggle a little bit with his hand here, as you can kind of tell. I was like, I didn't know how to shape it. I just felt like it looked kind of funky, but later on I do fix it because I see it and I'm like, okay, maybe I can fix it this way, and I think it looks a little bit better. But it was something that I still kind of struggle with. Their hands are, I think, one of the most difficult body parts to draw in general, and to make them look really good, I feel like I need to spend a little bit more time drawing and practicing on hands and arms and shoulders. So I think doing some anatomy studies might benefit me a little bit, especially in this arena. And I have to say though, out of all these drawings that I have done on this color wheel challenge, I think that this one is my favorite by far. I felt like it had really clean line work, it had beautiful shading. I just felt like overall this one was a better piece than some of the ones I have drawn in the past. Now looking back, I would probably do this whole project differently in general because I used a smaller canvas size and I think it still kind of feels a little bit pixelated to me. But one of the things I saw other artists doing was they were taking the portion that is orange and just orange, and they had a picture of just that with the character in high definition. And I think if I did this project again, I would do it. So the last one here that I did was yellow, and you can guess already, it was Sailor Moon. I was kind of playing around with the idea of using Sailor Moon characters in general because all the Sailor Moon characters have different colors, but why not just go with just the regular old Sailor Moon since she's the main character? Again, this one I felt like I did decently well. I feel like her head was kind of big, honestly, but other than that, I feel like the painting came out decent enough. And so these last two that I did, I was pretty happy with as far as in this challenge. Again, my idea with this one was to have her looking off to the distance and then her hair kind of flowing behind her, and I thought it just went really well with this particular challenge and where her placement and everything. I just felt like it turned out really well. I had to actually turn off the color wheel because her hair color was so close to the color of the yellow, and I wanted to make sure that I filled it in well, so I had to turn it off a little bit. Honestly, drawing her again makes me want to draw her as a full picture again because I love drawing Sailor Moon stuff. I love just the art style of it, and I love all the cute little stuff that she wears. So I think maybe in the future I'll draw more Sailor Moon stuff. I absolutely love Sailor Moon stuff. As far as the anime goes, I have not finished the anime. I watched a couple seasons in, and then I watched the remake, the Crystal one. I love Sailor Moon Crystal. So like I can't say that I'm like a massive fan, but I do love Sailor Moon. I do love the actual show. So, and here we are. This is all the 3 ones completed, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked these today, comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Keep on creating.